Hi everyone, so it's a lovely day here in Cambridgeshire, English countryside. We have beautiful sun shining and my son is asleep, so what could be better, or what could be a better situation than this to shoot a video, I thought. And of course there has to be some building works outside, so I hope that won't be too distracting in this video and I can get on with shooting it. So what I thought I'll do today is share with you my beets. So it's a beetroot watercolor painting. I can't choose between calling some of my pieces sketches or paintings, because for me sketch is something you do quite quickly, painting is something you really put effort into and, you know, take your time and make it perfect and all that. Now this one was a very quick, in a way, sketch, but I do like it to the point where I would sort of frame it and hang in my kitchen. So with having said that, what I have created here is 3 different looking styles of beetroot. So there is this, the first one is a sort of a more generic beetroot that you know, and these are baby beetroots right next to it. And then we have the golden beetroot. As you know, when you cut into it, it's a beautiful yellow vibrant color. And it's got a different shape, or they come in different shapes anyway. So, and then I have also changed the foliage colors to make it also a little bit interesting. I kept it very, very simple. I didn't have a beetroot in front of me. I just googled images and kind of took it from there. And that proves that you don't have to always have the actual object in front of you that you're painting. So I really like this simplistic way of sketching. This is wet on wet, wet on wet technique, and I have erased pencil. I used a pencil to sketch out the very basic shape of it. I didn't do anything else, just so that I could get them sort of perfectly centralized into the frame, into the picture, into the page. So that's it. And the colors I have used, and this is predominantly what this video is going to be about. Let me just grab my palette. It's the, as everyone on YouTube refers to, the St. Petersburg White Nights. Now, in actual fact, the brand is called Nevskaya Palitra, which is Russian, and I do speak Russian, so I know. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to, because it's actually written in Russian, or has this symbol, which is this. This is Nevskaya Palitra. Okay. Now, before I show you my palette, I will have to tell you that on Instagram I put up, I think yesterday, a picture of the 10 new color swatches that I have added to my palette, because originally this was a 24 colors and I felt like I want to extend the color availability that I have. So what you see here is, in the middle are the new colors, which I will make a separate video about this, because I think it would be quite useful to some of you. So just basically concentrate on the first and the third rows. This is how they came in my palette. Now my palette is quite old, it says nothing on it, and it's probably about 7 years old, so I had very hard time to track down all the numbers, trying to find the names of them, because obviously I didn't keep the wrappers from the color tabs. Is it called tab? Color tab? Anyway, so I had to, and then obviously they all come in different varieties, and it seems that some of them have other colors, even though it's a 24 palette. Some colors seem to be different to what I had, and eventually, after tracking down everything I could online, I can confirm that the colors, I will show you the swatches, they're exactly correct. And I think what I might have done back in the day when I was opening them first time, I might have swapped two colors, I think around somewhere here, I don't remember, and the two reds, and that's why I had to travel to really make sure they're the correct pigments, but they are. So like I said, ignore the middle lane because that's new, and that wasn't in this existing palette, but it's all from the same range, if that makes sense. So these are beautiful, beautiful watercolors, and you know, these are full pans, and everyone seems to say nothing bad about them but good. So the main good aspect about these watercolors is the vibrancy again. I love my watercolors to be vibrant and have a nice punch of color, because you know, then you can create these beautiful watercolor paintings. So which colors have I used here? I'm trying to think. I don't think I did a swatch for this one, but these beads, I think predominantly I mixed up these two colors at the bottom here. Anyway, it will be useless now talking about it, because I remember I used some of the blues as well. So let me show you the swatches, and we will compare them to other watercolors again so you can see the vibrancy. So here are my swatches. As I said, 24 colors is my palette, and I quickly will read them out to you so you know which colors I had in my palette. So it's the cadmium lemon, cadmium yellow medium, yellow ochre, raw sienna, golden cadmium orange, red ochre, burnt sienna, English red, scarlet, madder lake red light, I think, carmine. This is the one I had to take some time to figure out whether, you know, these were the correct ones, because I think I might have swapped them. If you look at them here, they look like they're in the right order, because this one seems darker, right? And I think this is why I must have swapped them, but on the swatch this one is more vibrant and darker. Okay, so, but they are, like I said, that's the correct names for the pigments: violet, ultramarine, cobalt blue, emerald green, yellow green, green umber, Mars brown, burnt umber, sepia, neutral black. Now these are also two colors I wasn't certain about, and I think I also swapped them around, possibly. But basically Mars brown, you will know that it's Mars brown because it has granulation, most granulated color in all the 24 colors that I have. So that's how you would definitely identify Mars brown. Whereas burnt umber is has no granulation and is a all over pigmented color. Okay, so that's what we have here. And if I had to pick out my favorite colors, of course scarlet is a gorgeous red color, and then we have emerald green is beautiful, the blue color is beautiful, yellow green is very vibrant, the green is also very nice. Maybe I should just zoom in and then we'll go. You can see the colors real quick. English red is also quite nice. So if I stop quickly at Madder Lake Red Light and Carmine, Carmine is more a cool tone and has more pink in it, whereas this one is a more vibrant and it has, I think, more warmth to it. And that's how you would differentiate between them two. So I would highly recommend these watercolors because, like I said, I have enjoyed them so much. It makes watercoloring experience easier, a lot easier, because you know the colors mix beautifully, and you can get transparency with them if you want to, and you can also get them quite opaque if you want to, so you have that choice, and they're really nice in quality, and they are meant to be artist grade, which I think they really are from what I have experienced using them. And like I said, I have enjoyed them so much, so that I went and researched what other colors there are in the entire St. Petersburg White Nights collection, and I just picked out what I thought would be my favorite from seeing other people's swatches, going on various different websites, and I have purchased 10 additional colors, and that is that. So I will make a separate videos about all of those with the new additional swatches, and I think I will also create a swatch card to put into the palette, because as you can see they're kind of upside down. I'm not entirely sure whether this is how I arranged them or whether this is how they were originally placed, but it's a little bit weird to have to start yellow at the bottom. Usually that's where you would start, on the left top corner going this way, right? I don't know. But yeah, so I think I will swatch them exactly as they're in the palette, so it's less confusing, and I can quickly, or you can, it's also quite useful, I found out it was useful for me to see the actual pan color together with the swatches as they are aligned. So that is in the next video, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.